Hello, Minecraft Eternal followers. I am your host, Power Boss, with another episode of Minecraft Eternal. Today, I am going to try and go to the Beneath and set up mine colonies for you today. It's a little mod that I rather enjoy, and I'm going to teach everybody how to use it if you don't know how to already. Last episode, I left off with trying to get my gas generators to work, and I played a little bit off stream because I was trying to troubleshoot it. Turns out I have the setup correct. It was not a problem with the setup. The gas conduits, were just being a little finicky, which happens from time to time. As you can see, I've went and made myself a little bit of foods, and I've been slowly getting more health. So yeah, I've been doing a little bit of work in the background, not too much. As you can see, my power is in full swing. This is backed up. All of these are full and running. My sheep got killed, so I'll have to go get another one at some point. So let's show you what I did. As you can see, I separated some more Java barrels for some of the resources that I get an abundance of. If I go up a floor, I built some more energy storage, and as you can see, they're all full. These are only the basics, so it's 1 million apiece. I upgraded my simple sag mill to a sag mill. As you can see, I'm no longer struggling for power. This is all working. Made some glass. I put some food separated away in my kitchen over here for things that I have and have not eaten. As you see, I have stuff all here. And I finally have carrots now. So I made my golden apple, or golden carrot, and got the one thing that I needed. If I go down, I filled up this whole room with the garden cloches the way I wanted them. And as you can see, I got all the way up to here, and things are already starting to stack up. So I have a little bit of everything going on, food-wise, some essences over here, and I've got this whole wall over here ready to be prepped for more. And then down here, now at full power, most of the upgrades, not all of them. Don't know what that was, but okay. I got my void upgrade going on my basic drawer, getting rid of substrate. I've got my garden cloche producing melons, which separate in the compacting drawer to the melon slices, so you don't have to do anything extra to do it. Crushing them here, getting water separated into oxygen and hydrogen over here, and then taking the hydrogen, only dumping the excess oxygen into the PRC, where the biofuel is making ethylene, going into all these generators. And both outside and right here, I upgraded to advanced energy cubes, which hold 3 million. So that is another upgrade where I am full on storage, and as you can see, it's producing quite a bit. And if I look at my statistics, it produces quite a bit. Okay, so I'm going to start today on doing mine colonies, and for that we need a few things. First, I want to see if we can make a laser turret. No, if I spelled it right. Now for this we need all these things. I don't have the vibrant crystals yet, and I don't know if I can make any. I must be out of emeralds, and I don't have the vibrant alloys. But I do have a turret base, tier 1, and a potato cannon. And as you can see, just from turrets alone, there's all these different ones in the mod. I believe that the laser turret would be the best one to do, because out of all of them, it does pretty much the best power for not needing a renewable ammo except for energy. I don't know what the relativistic turret does, and I don't want the rocket launcher or the teleport turret. I just want the laser turret from open modules. And for the laser turret, we need all this stuff. So let's see how much we can get. We need 2 of these, which we can make. Oops, wrong turret. Laser. There we go. Energized bimetals. Let's see. We can make the infinity bimetal. Okay. Now we're going to actually need 3 of those. Okay. We don't have the nuggets. What are the nuggets? Energetic alloy nuggets. So we're going to make 18 of those. So that should get us at least 2 of them. Okay. For the centerpiece, the tier 5 chamber, we got to build it all the way up. So we're just going to keep on going. Excuse me. We also need the barrel. So let's see. We need electrical steels, which are energized in the induction smelter with silicon. So let's grab some silicone. Let's grab about half a stack. Let's grab some steel. Take a half stack of that. What else are we going to need? And we're going to need the basic capacitor, which we can make right now. We'll probably need a couple of them, but I'm just going to stick with the one for now. Let's go get these working in the induction smelter right up here. Okay. Next, let's see if we can make more of this. Okay, so all we have is the barrel there, and all we have is the tier 1 chamber there. But we're making the energetic steel. What do we need for the vibrant alloys? We need molten energetic alloy and resonant ender, so we're not going to get that for a little bit. So we're going to have to hold completely off on the turrets. But we can go ahead and go to the mirror position available. To get started, all you do is build the building tool, which is simple enough. Just cobblestone and 2 sticks. Okay. Now that we got that, we can go ahead and collect both of those. Signing bonus and 50 coins. Then you get to build the town hall and either naval village or a landlocked village. You can only pick one of them, and it's for a good reason. Now, I'm planning on doing this in the beneath, so I want the landlocked village. So to build this, we just need 5 chests. We got plenty of them here, so let's go ahead and make our land caravan supply camp. Okay. Again, we go and collect it. And for the town hall, why can't I view that? Oh, I just got to place this down to do it. So that's fine. Oh, and I got a loot crate that I didn't realize. So let's go ahead and open this. Patreon pie and a diamond. Okay then. So the pie we haven't eaten, and the diamond can just go away. Okay then. Now there is one more thing that I want to try to do, but I have a feeling I know what it's going to take. I want to upgrade my remote to the advanced one that can go across dimensions, and I need another wither star for that. I think I have everything except for that and the purple blocks. The magma blocks I can probably get. It's just a matter of going into the nether or creating one through magma creams, which I believe I have outside in my blaze spawner. Or actually it's the juggernaut spawner at the moment. Yes, I changed out from the wither skeletons. So it's not so bad. Okay. So let's see if I can get some magma creams. Yeah. Nope, that's blaze powders, blaze rods. Get some surprises going on here. Oh, we got some intestines that we can open. Some more potion bags. Some quivers. One tool bag. I'm gonna leave the records in there. And then 2 ore bags, so yeah, it's not so bad. Oh, look, we already got our next tree. Oops. Alright, so let's go ahead and eat some more of this non-eaten food. Some cherries. Okay. What is that? It's on fire way up here. That is a banshee. And I'm getting back in my base because I am not prepared for a banshee. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and open all these goodie bags now. Oh, that was fun. Okay. And before I open these intestines, I'm going to drop off all these other things. Let's move these around, because I don't want to get rid of my wand. And then okay. Okay. Let's go drop off those foods up here. Yeah, I know I put apples down below too. I've eaten those, so okay. So hey, Derpy, welcome. Okay. So we got a couple iron nuggets from Rats Mods. We did get a wither star, another star, so that is quite nice. Now if I can just get purpur and the magma block, I can be set for that. Got some more fang tubes, some more pumpkin seeds, some all sorts of nuggets and slime, so that is great. Including a fish barrel. Yeah. So let's go ahead and dump all of this in here. Okay, and now we heal ourselves with the last bit of cheese. And I do have some cheese here, so I'll probably need to take out at least one more. And that'll be it for now. So let's make our way down to the beneath and figure out where we want to start setting this up. I've got one of two locations that I can do it. The higher the better, but the wide open space is also nice. Still nothing here. Although there is some blocks right there I can mine, some diamonds and sapphires. Might have to come back for that. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off my bar, and I'm going to actually take my building gadget out too. And I'm going to put this on my bar. Oops. Okay. Oops. Wrong one again. Here. Okay, this way we go. So we've got our... Whoa. It's not loading correctly. That's weird. That's not supposed to happen. What's going on here? That is completely weird. Oh, well, that would be why. How you doing today, Derpy Chicken? I don't know why it's not logging back in. It's taking forever. Something's going on though. Hmm. Okay, well it kicked me out again. I'm just waiting for it to catch up. Well then. Not even 30 minutes in. Well, I was going to get started on the beneath until this happened. But since so many people are having problems with 3 of the big mods out of the 4 that are in this pack, which is doing mine colonies, doing the AE system, applied energistics 2, and the bees and astral sorcery. I thought I'd showcase all 3 of those tonight, or at least as much as I can do of the 3 of those tonight. At least to get started in all 3 of them. As far as mine colonies go, I'm going to show you in the beneath a decent way to start it, how to make it self-sustaining, and in the case of putting it in the beneath, how to make the villagers survive without having to worry about the devastating mobs that spawn down there. Up in my base, I'm going to start making a little side platform for astral sorcery, so that way I can start making that all started. You want the perk tree, I believe it's a Veritas, which allows you to get experience in the perk tree for astral sorcery, and I will go over those. And that is also one of the best ways of getting to the central singularity perk and allowing for a lot of perks elsewhere. Eventually I can teach how to get the items necessary so that you can reset your perk tree. And all of the constellations minus one of them are easy to get. And the only reason why the last one is so difficult is because it only comes out either during an eclipse or special events. I think it finally caught up. It's going to kick me out, but that's fine, as long as it lets me get back in this time. Let's see where it puts me. And yes, I'm not perfect. When I was playing off stream trying to get my gas generators to work and expanding it out to 10 generators, which as you saw are all full, I was trying to clear the chat log because it was just a clutter to look at. And I wound up deleting everything in my inventory, so I had to roll my character back. I didn't lose anything, but I did lose 58 items, everything except for my bubbles. So needless to say, that was a little painful, but I was glad I'm able to fix it. There's a whole big long process to do with it, but you have to have access to either the server, which is where it counts, or at least your personal character if it was a single player game, to know where the saves are at. But it's a whole long process that I'm not going to go into here. Okay, so I am in the beneath now. And let's see if everything loaded this time. Yeah, okay. So last time on the stream, I was trying to find osmium. I went out this way, and my compass spun around here, so I dug upwards. I also dug a little bit further out this way, but I stopped there. But when I went upwards, over here, I did go up quite a bit. Okay. And then I went all the way down here because this is where the meteorite was. And yes, I did eventually find the meteorite, so that was a good thing. I did go off that way a little bit. And I also went out this way. This is a lower Y level, but it can still be useful. But I'm going to actually put my mine colonies out this way, up a little bit higher. At least that's what I'm planning on. That was weird. Okay. But as you see, I'm up to about Y level 60. Yeah. 65-ish. As you can see, there's a nice big wide open area here. And then I started digging up this way a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up this way, which is where I found the meteorite. And I am going to put my mine colonies in here, where it's a nice big high Y level to put things. I know it's a little bit of a trek to get here, but I'll eventually make it faster. But you don't want it down on bedrock. Now you see we got a nice big wide open area to deal with. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my building gadget, and I am going to build a vertical wall, and then I'm going to change the range of it to 10. And then I'm going to build it so that it is surrounding my base. Okay, there it goes. And let's get a few more lights going. Okay, that should be good. Now we continue building around. And then let's build over. And don't worry about, making this perfect right now, because you'll be able to fix it all later. Am I out of smooth stone in my deck now? I believe I am. Well, I guess that means I'm going to have to go get more. So, this whole trick, for the moment, was a bust. But, luckily for us, we have plenty of smooth stone that we can get. Nope, can't put it in there. Okay. Let's see. I don't have any quicker way of doing it other than my handy dandy redstone. So we'll have to do this for a good bit. I do have some smooth stone there though. So actually, let's put this stone away for the time being. And the glass. And let's grab stacks of this. What we can do is drop that in there. Now this dank null can hold 512 per slot, so that means we can stick 512 smooth stone in there. Could have swore I had a place for that. And if we look, We have 448 smooth stone. So that's good. And if we put smooth stone on our bar, and then pick it up, we are at 512. Let me just let that continue smelting. Yes, I could set it up for automation with 2 more redstone furnaces or something of the like, and I very well may do that in the future. What do I need for a stoneworks factory? Mainly just the pink slime. Because getting the lava and the water bucket's not that hard. Do I have any buckets? Yeah, I got 5. So let's go get our water buckets. And then we can grab ourselves a bucket of lava out of our smeltery. Alright, and to get the pink slime, we need to get the pink slime fluid from a mob slaughter factory. So if we do slaughter factory, we need all this. We have the 2 axes, but they have to be repaired, which I guess I could do with my anvil pet. We need to make 2 iron swords, and we need a gold gear, and we are short on gold. How are we short on gold? Am I getting gold? I don't think I have gold seeds, do I? But in order to do that, we got to do all the farming and agriculture requests to unlock it, which I have not yet done, so I can't exactly get those yet. But I can take out an ore and go quickly smelt it as well. And with handy dandy 2x ore processing, that will easily get done. And that'll get started making more smooth stone. Okay, so this will give us our gold gear. We made the 2 swords, so let's make our 2 axes. And all we need now is the centerpiece, machine or steel casing. Alright. Yeah, anything that requires a weapon, it cannot be damaged in any amount, otherwise it will not work. What's it going to take for a diamond anvil? I can make that now. repair anything using energy. So I just now have to figure out where I want to put that. Needs to be somewhere where there's power. Let's go put it upstairs. Because for now, we can stick this guy right up there. And it works everything except for with tinkers. I think. 51 to 75? Yeah. Tinkers is the only thing it doesn't work with. But if I keep putting it in, it's at least updating how much redstone is in there. But that's fine. The slaughter factory, however, I'm going to make it down here with my gas generators. I don't exactly have a place for it yet, but for now I'm just going to plop it on over here. Because eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this turning cows or something else into pink liquid and have a kill chamber over there for the pink slime. You know what? While I'm at it, now that I have a bit more resources, I have a Mark II Dank Null, which is this one. Let's see how far I can upgrade it. Wait, I need this one. White stained glass pane. Okay, so that now gets upgraded to a 3. To make 4 we need gold, which unfortunately I am currently short on. Can I buy gold in the shop? I can for 16 at a time. So let's get 5 of them. It gives me 80. Okay. So now I need yellow stained glass pane. And we need more blocks of coal. So I know I have plenty of coal. Let's go ahead and make some more blocks of it. Okay. One, two, three, four. And then upgrade that. Putting in our dank null. So now it can hold 2,048 per slot. Next we have diamonds. We have enough of that, so let's get some blue or cyan stained glass. We have no cyan dye. How do we get some cyan dye? Dye mixer. Oh, there's other ways. Okay. We can make some of those. Okay, so how many am I going to need? Let's see. I'm thinking only 2. Let's just get 4 just to be on the safe side. Okay. Just so we have some extras. But now we can make our... we ran out of diamonds. Okay. And then the Mark V Dank Null. 3,200 items per slot. Next one should be an emerald. And that I know I have, as long as I can make this once. Dye mixer. Oh, wrong one. Mystical lime flowers. Will that work? No. I haven't gotten into bees yet. I really don't have anything with lime colors in it, so it looks like I'm going to be stuck with the Mark V Dank Null for a little while. But that's not so bad. And if I wanted to jump straight to it, then I just need a 5th one, but I'm not going to. And then there's the creative, which holds infinite, but we're not making that one, of course. And then, of course, there's the docking station, which we don't have the emeralds for. At least not right now. But if you look at the tooltip for it, it says right-click with the Dank Null in hand to place it in the docking station. Items can only be extracted from the Dank Null, not inserted from. Speed is determined by the block that it is pulling from. Basically, it's a way to auto-load your Dank Null tank from a source. Like if I were to have my redstone furnace feeding in the smooth stone, it would be a way to fill it up completely rather than having to just straight pull it out of here. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and take out some more. It's almost all of it. Then we just drop it on the ground. And as we collect it, we see that it goes 833 into the Dank Null tank, which will give us plenty to use with our building gadgets in the beneath. And it is nighttime, but it is becoming sunrise. Let's see if I go sleep anyway. Yeah. Speed up the sunrise a little bit. Okay. So now all this, yeah, smooth stone. And once again we drop it, pick it up, and it goes straight into our dank mill. So that's a nice handy little tip there. Got another tree here that we can chop down. I was running low on wood, so I decided to farm a bit of trees. Alrighty then. As usual, we can go ahead and deposit our excess tree stuff. Do note that if you are playing a 1.4.4 at this time, that anything that is in your dank null by design of the author says that whenever you upgrade to the pack, it will erase everything in the dank null. So take everything out of your dank null before you upgrade your pack. Just a little warning, because it will make everything in your dank null tank disappear, even if it's in the docking station. So keep that in mind as well. So yeah, I guess we can go back to the beneath and try again. We're going to wall off that meteor site. Nice big open area. Nice expandable open area. Actually, before I do that, I am going to, however, grab another stack of cobblestone. Get that running through my redstone furnace out here. Because why not? I'll need to replace my smooth stone at some point, right? And I'm not ready to build up or down to extend, so it's the next best thing. And eventually, yes, from this point on, I will be getting better into building more stairs, so that way it's not so much of a hassle to go up and down to and from the beneath with my jetpack. But yes, having a dank null tank and using building gadgets or exchanging gadgets are both very, very nice and saves you a lot of time. Alright, so now we got to make our way all the way down and around and up and get back to our nice meteorite. Assuming the game lets me. There we go. Past it. So why am I building upwards on the Y level rather than just sticking right where I put the teleporter on bedrock and just build it right down there? Well, because one of the things that you can build with mine colonies is a miner. And the miner only goes downwards, doesn't go upwards. So unfortunately, it just means that wherever you build him, he's going to be digging down. I think it's about a 5x5 area. Eventually, I'm going to make a teleporter from RF Tools that's going to take us right there. I'm just not doing it yet. I mean, I could always buy a waystone or make a waystone and use that in the meantime, but I don't mind the travel, at least getting started. If I had it more fleshed out, then yeah. If there was enemies that I had to fight to along the way, then yeah. Of course, I want the smoothest way to get there possible. For right now, I'm just getting started, so I am not invested that heavily at this point in time. So I am going to wait until I am. Okay. So let's see, what do we got? We started building this way, so let's continue on over here. And getting used to a building gadget does not take that much effort. Come on, build. There it goes. And yes, I did see the diamond in the redstone. I want to make sure this is all nice and well lit up. Let's go ahead and end it there and start changing it for going around. And keep in mind you can always extend this later. This is just for getting it started. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. What's the undo key? Shift U. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. A little bit of an interruption. Alright, where's this mob? It's down here somewhere below me. Don't know where he came from or why, but okay. Just taking care of it. There we go. And let's continue building our wall. Okay. Of course, once you do this, you can manually mine everything out if you wanted to. We're going to actually make our village do it when we get there. Okay. So now that we're this far, we can lower the range down to, say, 2. Or we can just regular manually place them. And just build it a little bit up higher. That works too. And there's a creeper, so I'm going to get out of here now. I didn't get it in time. Oops. He is not dead. Well, at least I now know which direction they're coming from. So that's a little helpful. There. So we now have this nice and completely walled off. So here's what we do. Let's go ahead and open these, because why not? We can take our builder's gadget and put it back into our backpack. And get that off our bar and put this down here. So here's what you want to do. You're going to find a location centrally, usually located, and you're going to right click. Up here you have decorations, types, and supply camp. We have a supply camp, and then what you do is you press escape, and you can pretty much back off and look at everything how it's going to be. Mind you that everything within this box is going to be destroyed. Okay, to get back into it, where you place the box, which is right here, you right click on it, and we can raise it up some and lower it down. move it forward, backwards, left, right. You can rotate it, you can flip it. For now, we're just going to put it back about that far. And then you press the check mark to build it. Although it didn't build, so I don't know why. But you can also press escape and back up to view it all. I think I know why. Let's see if I'm right in my theory. My theory is, at least for the first part of it, it has to be flat terrain. Okay, so let's just clear out a nice big old area here. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just got to make it large enough. Okay, let's clear out this way, and that should be enough. Now, of course, if you want to give yourself a little template, you can always use the builder wand and replace it. And as long as you don't hit the check mark, you can press escape, and you can see the outline of the whole building. Okay. Nice big old open square. Okay, so let's eat some food and try again. Okay, so let's see here. We are going to push it up and over like that. Let's see if it's within the boundaries, how big it is. Oh, a lot bigger than I thought. But we can cheese it a little bit and raise it up a couple. No? can't just build it floating in the sky, huh? So let's just move it out that way. One too many. Might have to clear out more than I thought. Mind you, mine colonies gets very sprawling, so don't expect that you're going to be able to get this started overnight. It takes a little bit to get into, but it eventually gets self-sustaining. Let's just go ahead and clear out a bit more. Okay, so I'm going to use the template that I put. I'm going to make that the centerpiece, but I'm going to rotate it like so. Yeah, that looks good. So now I just have to clear out every place that has something within this border. And see, you can walk through this, it's not actually there, so you can make sure that you clear out enough. And like I said, you know you've cleared out enough when you hit this border, which is usually this fence thing. And as you can see, here's the border. Everything within here is going to get dug out. I know, it's riveting work. This is actually out one too far. Yeah, it's supposed to be right here. I wasn't following the fence like I was supposed to. Now just know that when you start building mine colonies, whether it's here, overworld, nether, there is going to be a sprawling expanse of buildings. So don't think just because you're building it here that you're not going to need as much space. Because, yeah, it's definitely going to need a lot of space. So here's that. So now dig this way. I know doing it this way does get hard to see because the blueprint is in the way, but it's one sure way of being able to make sure that you have the outline of the building correct. And also, if you are first time starting up a base or you haven't made a permanent base yet, this can actually give you quite a few things to that end. I might as well get a few of these over here. Because why not? Right? So I'm going to make sure that this is all nice and perfectly dug out. Just right here. Okay. Now if you just walk through it and you get caught on something, you know you haven't dug it out. And I'll try to answer any of your questions as they come across. Like, after you build this, can you tear it down? In fact, yes you should. And I'll show you why. And if for some reason this is a bust, then I'm not going to worry too much about it. because there's other places to build and other reasons to build elsewhere. Okay, so it looks like everything's been built out. So let's take our handy dandy builder wand to try again. I just can't place it in the beneath, I guess. Maybe I didn't select the material. Well then, so that was a bust. Guess you can't place it in a dimension other than the overworld because of the villagers. So then, you know what, I guess it would be sensible because there is a woodcutter. So, back to the overworld we go, unfortunately. And we can always come back here later for other things, because right outside the walls there's plenty of resources to get. So let's instead go out here. And it is sunset, so let's go sleep. Alright. Now also, I only have rivers. I don't have a whole bunch of wild lakes around me. Alright, so I only have 10 stone left. So I'm going to change it to dirt. Because I got 368 dirt there, and I got plenty of dirt sitting up here. So let's go ahead and take some of that out. And now we got 624. So we're going to go out here. Let's see, we got our wither over that way. You know what, let's just go. Yeah, this way. And I know there's a lot in this direction for various reasons, but also I know there's also a dungeon beneath me because of this right here. So maybe let's go away from our base a little bit. You know what, how about we go across into the snow biome this way? Yeah, I like that idea. Straight across the water to our west. Just this way. Oh, look at this. Got a sifter right here. And an archaeology workbench. Those come in handy. Can always use a bed. Alright. And my axe is broken, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to take our handy dandy builder wand and just like before, supply camp, lower it and move it to where we want it. Before I place it, however, I'm going to check my chunk borders. Okay. So, interestingly enough, it is almost one chunk big. Now, it's not necessary to do this, but I like it. So I'm going to go 2 that way and 2 this way. I think that works. It's in the chunk. It's up against the chunk there. Come on. On this side, it is out of the chunk by 1. So it's a little bit wider than a chunk. So I can go left 1 more. Now these directions are not how you place it. It's from the direction that you're looking at it. So if I'm looking this way, up is moving it away from me always. If I come over here and I change the way I'm looking at it and then I right click to open up the menu, then up is still away from me. So just keep that in mind when you're going in and out of the GUI. It doesn't matter the direction that you place it, it matters which way you're facing when you go into the GUI. Like I said, you always hit escape so that you can back out and see the preview of it, and it helps. So we turn our chunk borders off because that's useless. And why is it not letting us place it? Flat ground of at least 16 by 17 without grass or flowers on them. And they must be solid. Okay. So let's do that. And we can measure this out. So 16 by 17, huh? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use our dank null to fill this in with dirt. Okay, and just to be on the safe side there. So let's go ahead and fill this in a little bit. Now because we're doing this in the overworld, I don't need to do like I did in the beneath and build a wall around it. Alright, so we're going to start from over here. And we're going to count out 16 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it can actually go all the way up to the edge here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17 here. Oh, look at that. We got tar. Yeah, don't stand in that stuff. It's hard to get out. Podzol. That I will actually take. It's good for growing plants later. So now we try again. Alright, so first things first, we want to make sure that we move it closer to us. It's got to go down one, and this way some. Go back one. Okay. And it's over this way fine. It's over this way fine, but it has to go to the left one. There. What? It's all the way up against it there. It's all the way up against it over here. And it's perfectly fine lined up here. Is it because of the snow? And of course now it's getting nighttime, so I have to go away. I'll take away the snow and try it again in the morning. First I gotta repair my tools. So shovel. Oh, whoops. Okay then. Let's try this again. Tar monsters. Okay, so now I just have to clear this here and see if this works. I will eventually get this, folks, I promise. Alright, just a few more. And now we can see if this works. Okay, let's just build it, replacing it. Right here to the corner should be it. Okay. Hmm. Clouds. Without grass or flowers, only supposed must be air. Okay. So, walk this way and raise it up one. Hmm. Okay. There is nothing here. It is clean. 5467. So 5467. There's nothing here. Oh wait, 561. That's down a couple Y levels. Wait, no. 561. So you know what? I'm just going to dig out another row here. Alright, so let's try this. Yeah, it's 16 by 17. There's nothing here but grass. Dirt blocks. $70, $66, $570. 70, 66, and $570s. So maybe that needs to be dirt too? Okay then. Oh, there we go. Now it finally placed. And it's getting dark again, so we're going to sleep, and then I will show you all of the beauties that this has. So I guess it just has to have an extra cleared out grass block on every side of it. It says, welcome to Mine Colonies. Now that you have your supplies, how about searching a nice location to place your town hall to create your colony, though far away from a village if possible. I haven't seen any villages in my exploits yet, so I don't think we are in any trouble of that at this time. Okay then, so let's go take a look at what we got. So it gives you this nice little fencing, gives you this makeshift wagon, old style wagon, small little tent hut, some green wool, some bookcases, a torch, and a red bed. You get a fire here and some netherrack. A single chest with a town hall and another building tool, which I don't know why it gives you a second one. A couple double chests, a furnace, and then just a little canopy over the whole thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tear this all down. Oh, and there's also this empty one right here. Because there's a couple little goodies that are hidden if you do. I know, I'm full from what I've been doing, so we're just going to take one of our builder ones and put it up in there for now. So we got all this stuff down here. And we have an extra builder one now anyway, so there's no need for actually keeping it on us. I know it's going to be a little bit of a slow process because my axe is currently broken, or my shovel's rather. Oh, my shovel's broken, not my axe. Now, how about that? You got some blocks of gold, a block of coal, hidden inside the wagon. Yeah, I see him. We'll take him out. Harbinger the Hollow, adaptable. Get off of me. Boy, that was kind of gross. Turn from one champion into another champion. How you like that? Better have gotten some good stuff out of that, I swear. Okay. But yeah, you get all these goodies just from tearing this all down. I'm sorry for how long it took to get started with this, because I don't know, maybe I can still put it in the beneath, but at this point it's just not worth going back there to try again. I'm fine with having it over here, I suppose. Got a nice big ice terrain that there's nothing out that direction, so I can perfectly fine build out that way as much or as little as I want. And one little last thing to break. Okay, so we're going to also collect this netherrack, and there we go. Now we have a town hall. Now we're going to make that closest to our base, and what I'm going to plan on doing is heading out in that direction. I'm going to build things on the left and things on the right. And the town hall is going to be in the center, closest to my base. So you right click the town hall, and just like before, it's going to bring up this GUI saying, you know, do you want to place it anyway just to place it, or do you want to use the building tool? We want to use the build tool. We want to make sure that it is right. We're going to make sure we have town hall selected. Then you get all these materials. Now we have plenty of cobblestone, so I am going to actually make it out of stone, because that is probably the easiest thing to get. And it has different levels. You can see what it looks like all the way up at level 5, but you can only build it one level at a time. So what we're going to do first is we're going to change it with the build tool, rotate it clockwise, because that's counterclockwise. We'll eventually clear all this, maybe make a bridge path across the water. We're going to center this so it looks a little bit better. Now you can, again, move it up and see there's things hidden underneath. We want it that level. How's that? Now these little markers are the outlying indicators of where it is. As you can see, it's, you know, right there in the corner. It's over here off a little bit, so we want it to come to our left a little bit. Let's make about right there. Sound good? Actually, let's make it go one more. Tar slimes. Now, as it's built, you see I've got all this outlined here. Okay. And if you right click on it, it says Build Options, Citizen Recruitment. You can rename the colony. We want to go with Build Options. We want to build the building. Now we need a Builder's Hut level 1. Now the Builder's Hut is probably one of about 4 major buildings that are important. So while it is nighttime, we're going to go build a few things. All 4 mine colonies. So if you look in the quest line, okay, we completed the town hall, and we got some lapis out of it, and a diamond. Now it wants us to make the builder's hut. And that's simply one of the builder's wands, or the builder's tools, the door, and just a whole bunch of wood. And if you did what I told you to, you tore down the entire supply camp, and you have all these resources, plus an extra building wand. So we go in here, and we type in Builder Hut. And you know it's right, when it says mine colonies on it, and it shows a picture of a building rather than something else. And of course, we complete a quest. We can dump all this in. This is all from that. Plus, we got some enchanted books: Static Charge, Debilitating, Curse of Vanishing, Boom Reaper, which Douse from Slime, and the Diamond, and some Lapis. And then we can close out of that. Let's see what else we can build. Now that we have this, Potion of Luck. Why can't I collect that emerald? Lumberjack's Hut, Deliveryman, and a warehouse. And then the citizens' huts. So we're going to make all 4 of these buildings right here. Although I don't know why it's not letting me get that emerald. As for a citizen's hut, it's just a torch. For the Lumberjack's Hut, it's just a stone axe. Could also be a wooden axe. For the Deliveryman, it's a pair of leather or iron boots. We'll probably make it out of iron. We got plenty of iron, right? And then the warehouse takes a shulker box? That can't be right. Oh no, just a chest. Okay. Let's say. My game's lagging. That's what it is. Go away, Ghosty. Come on. I don't know what's causing it to not want to be up as possible, but yeah, that's why. Because I run the server on the same computer that I play the game, there are things in the background on my computer that start up which drains and eats away at my RAM. Normally, if I'm just playing the Minecraft and or streaming, that wouldn't be an issue. But because I run the server as well, that little bit of extra storage of the RAM comes into a big factor. So I either need more RAM or, more preferably, a second computer. And I have several. I just need to get one of them as a dedicated server, which is not that hard to do. So I am just waiting for my computer to catch up with whatever it's trying to do so I can reconnect. I'll probably get the bug colony started for the next 30 or so minutes, depending on how long it takes me to get in. I might just call it here. And yeah, we will see if we can get this rolling right now, since the beneath was a bust. I don't know if I've said it on stream before, but I do plan on eventually having this, because it is a server, opened up so that other people can play whether I'm streaming or not, whether I'm logged into the game or not. It'll be always running. And occasionally, you know, just have to be restarted, just like any Minecraft server. But at the same time, I myself am probably not going to do too much off camera. But I need either the second computer for a dedicated server or more RAM on this computer so that I can run it successfully. The general rule of thumb for Minecraft Eternal, at least, is you want to give at least 10 gigabytes to the client. Don't recommend too much more than that, but most standard computers have at least 16 nowadays, right? Then you want your server, the minimum to run it for one player is 4 gigs, and then for each additional player you want to allocate another single gig. So if I have an entire server set up where people can join properly, I'll probably give the server 10 gigs on another computer. Or if I get this one running, I'll give it 10 gigs on this computer, 10 gigs for the game, and then I can even have my Discord and things like that still open. And this won't be an issue or a problem anymore. I think it's ready. It just gets really slow and bogged down is all. But as you can see, it still runs smooth. Very little lag spikes, you know, even with all that I have going on. And I'm sorry I don't have any of the fancy screens or things like that. I can put them back in. I lost everything when I had to switch computers a while back, so I just have to take the time to redo them all. But I'll probably go to only stream for another short half an hour or so. At some point in the future I'll make an opening and closing screen plus an intermission screen, so you're not just sitting here watching absolutely nothing while it's a logging in screen. I'll even make a technical difficulty screen. Come on, log back in. You can do it. Chugging along, I swear. Interestingly enough, this entire stream, I have not dropped a single frame. So that's good. It's literally just the client bugging out. But I'm going to call it an early stream as soon as I get some of these elements of Mine Colonies working, because I actually have to take a trip tomorrow, so I'm not going to be up for too much longer anyway. So I hope you all are enjoying what I'm doing. And that tar pit I will cover up eventually. Now, for the purposes of streaming, I did tinker with the mine colony settings a little bit. I made the barbarian and pirate attacks turned way down, because otherwise you would see so many messages of things happening. So that's why I was trying originally to get some turrets set up, and when I was making it in the beneath, and then just decided to wall around. The barbarians and the pirates do eventually just go away, but why mess with it when you don't have to, right? It would just be simpler to kill them and get the drops. What's it doing? It says I left the game. What? I just connected. Come on. I promise I don't always have problems like this. Now, judging from the way the map flows, I'm thinking I'm going to put a fisher closer to my base on the water, a builder's hut right next to it. You want 2 delivery people, and I'll tell you why. The first one usually only does so many until the warehouse is upgraded, and then the delivery house is upgraded. But at the same time, you also want 2 runners, because they like to... The AI is a little funky, where it likes to only take or only put 1 item at a time instead of a stack of items until you upgrade it. Eventually you can get it to where it can carry an infinite stack of items at max upgrades, but that takes a while to get to, so you just have to kind of suffer with it. Did it connect now? Is it working finally? We're back. Are we back? It's trying to load in. Yeah, there we go. A little frozen. Hey, the last initial citizen has arrived at your colony. And yes, to spawn a new children, build a citizen hut, and assign a male and a female citizen. Okay then. potion of luck can go away. Let's go back to what we were doing now. We wanted to go mine colonies mod. What? It's freezing up. Okay. There we go. We got the builder's hut, we got the citizen's hut. No, we need the citizen's hut. Okay. Also notice that as you're building these, the building tool does not get used. But you want to keep one in your storage that you're crafting with, and you want to keep one on you. It's kind of normal. Okay, we're going to get 2 deliverymen. We can't build it yet. We are going to need a farm. That's got to be repaired. Can we do a wood one instead? Nope, it's not. So we can't do the farm just yet either. Let's see, we need the Lumberjacks Hut. Boy, all these tools need to be repaired. Let's see. Got the town hall. We need a warehouse. We can get a warehouse. So let's grab all of our weapons here. So first we want the boots. Oops. You know what? Let's just make them. So let's just make it out of iron. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make it. We have a pickaxe, which will be eventually for the mine. Do we have an axe fully repaired? No. So let's just go ahead and use a stone axe. Okay. What else did we need? So for the delivery man, we got the boots, and it gives us 2 of them, so that's good. So you only need the 1, but we want to build 2. We need the hoe. Come on. And take the hoe out, because we're going to go repair that as well. The Lumberjack's house. The mine. We got the pickaxe. Can't use the iron one, so we're going to put that away, and we're going to take out the stone pickaxe. Oh, it's doing this thing again where it's stuttering. Let's see. We built the warehouse. Can we get more citizens' huts? Yeah, because we're going to eventually need 4. We need planks. We have been getting a lot of wood, so that's good. Excuse me. We get 2 whole stacks of them. Okay, so back to Mine Colonies mod. We need at least 3 more citizens' huts. Okay, 19 it is. Didn't mean for that, but alright. Do we have a hoe? Yes. So we're going to go up to our powered anvil. I'm just going to stick it in. It's going to use RF. And then it's going to go across when it's finished. Okay. And that'll eventually fill itself back up. Okay. So now we can go build our other buildings. Yeah, I don't know what's causing it to do the stuttering, so I'm not going to actually go and build all these. I'm just going to get everything ready to be built. So we got citizen huts, got 2 deliverymen. Here's our farm, and it gives us 2. What? Oh, did we waste all of our wood? Yeah, I think we did. Okay, 2 farms. We can make 2 scarecrows. Fisherman's hut. Of course, we actually need to make a fishing rod for that. The Lumberjacks hut. Yeah, we can make 2, why not? We'll just get 2 of everything. The mine. And just because you're building 2 of all these, you only need the 1. Yeah, mine and 1 farm. We can do we can keep 2 fields. 2 deliverymans. We have the warehouse. Plenty of citizen huts and the builder's hut. Alright. So all this can pretty much be left except for the fisherman's hut. We want that too. Okay. And now if we go and look, got 22 quests to complete, all within the mayor position here. So let's just go through and collect it all. Hey, we got the rat upgrade for flight. That's cool. vision helmet. Hey, night vision folks. Okay, our citizen hut. Salisbury steaks, that's nice. Cobblestone cobbler. I think that's a food. Farm. Steel drill. Some conveyor belts. And some sort of enchanted book. And yes, we will eventually build... Sorry, folks. The Combat Academy, the Stone Smeltery, the Shepherds, the Flower Shop, the Guard Tower, the Smeltery, Restaurant. We'll go through every single one of them. The Blacksmith is one we're going to want. And the Restaurant down here is one that we're going to want. And maybe the Stone Mason as well. The rest of these can almost wait. And then this last one up here is the Chicken Herder's Hut. But for now, we got more than enough to get us started. So we can go ahead and put Cook 2 away from Dungeon Tactics. Our flight upgrades, some more conveyor belts, the drill, the emeralds. Yeah, it's a pie. And the vision helmet, which we're not going to use just quite yet. Oh, and our diamonds. Okay then. So let's go ahead and repair our tools. Just the one. I'm just going to leave that in there. Okay. And of course it's nighttime, so we're going to sleep. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this kind of started over there. I may build some stairs so that I can get over this easier. Or maybe just dig a whole tunnel across. And yay, look, we have our first 4 villagers. And yes, they talk. So let's see, first things first, we're going to put our builder's wand. Oh. Back on our hotbar. And as you right click on it, here's how you do this, okay? You right click and it selects the different types of buildings that you have here. First one we want is the builder. Then you select the material it's made out of. Again, we're going with stone. It is still going to need other materials. And then the level you're going to keep at 1 because it has to go up in sequential order, unfortunately. But then you're going to move it where you want it to. Press escape to make sure that you have the boundaries checked, which is in this box. Okay. We're going to actually make him... Let's make it level 5 and see what it looks like at max, so we can position it. Let's make it come back towards our town hall a little bit. And we're going to bring it down a level. Wait. So that's flush. That's flush. So we want the flushness to go down 1 and How is that? It's got to come to the left, or the right 2 times. And is that good? Yeah, I think that's good, don't you? Okay, so now we make it back to level 1. And it should place perfectly fine. Okay, then. Now one of the villagers will randomly be assigned. There he goes. And then if you right-click on him with your bare hand, he has skills, strength, all that stuff. Keep a note on his saturation bar right here, because if he has nothing, then he's not going to work. And all you do is drag and drop any sort of food into his inventory. But if you see happiness modifiers, food, house, job. He has a job. He's building his workspace now. Well, technically he's building his job right now. And then a food modifier, which is why we got the fisher. Of course, I don't know why he's not doing anything. Does he have any requests? No. Come on. There it is. And yes, they are picky about their pathing too. Okay, so now you go to build options, build building. Start your builder. Advancement made. It says while your builder is working, you can check on the resources he needs on the second page of the building GUI. Started building. Builder 1. Okay, now he has a little symbol over his head. So now he says, I need an axe to continue working. More details. And it shows you that it has to be a wood or gold axe. It could even be a tinker's axe. It can even be a lumber axe, all sorts of things like that. Bone axe. But if the back button wasn't in the way, it says axe with minimal level wood or gold and with maximum level wood or gold. Now, so we go back. Well, actually, we don't have to. We can just do this from our inventory right here. So the snowballs can go away, that can go away, and the glowstone can go away. But now we need an axe. Pick out some axes. We don't have any wooden pickaxes, so that makes no difference. Then you just right-click on him. I will work on it. Request, and it says fulfill, which is now an option. There you go. He's probably wanting to chop down that tree. And of course, if you know exactly what he's doing with it, you can help. He's going to eventually need a shovel. And see, I took down all the tree that was in his way, and now he has another symbol above his head. I need a pickaxe. And again, he's level 1, so it's going to be probably a wooden pickaxe. Or golden one. Oops. But we have some golden ones, so we can do that. And while we're at it, we might as well get him a shovel as well. And we do have some wooden ones. Try not to use your enchanted ones, because when we get into more stuff later with enchantments, you can eventually pull those off. But you don't want to give him your good stuff. I will work on it, request, and see fulfill as applied. And now you can back out of the GUI, and he starts breaking things. Looks like he's going after the ice over there. And while he's doing this and working, you can still see this, and this will drop down so it's level eventually. But you can go to the builder's hut, as soon as it lets you, and if you click on the second page, which is 2 of 2 right here, it shows you he needs all these resources. You can start filling it in. So he needs 12 torches, 3 oak wood, 19 dirt, 42 cobblestone walls, 32 slabs, and 24 cobblestone. And he needs a shovel, so let's give him a shovel. Okay. So again, while he's working on that, let's grab some of this stuff out of here. So let's see, we need dirt. He needs 16, right? He needs cobblestone. We'll just take out a whole stack. We need to make some cobblestone walls. So make a stack. We need some wood slabs. Come on. This is going to drive me nuts. Why am I going back to my base when I have a sleeping bag? Comes in handy, right? Needs a shovel. Did I not take out another shovel? I guess not. And of course, right now he's the only one working. Yeah, I'm gonna call this a night soon because this is driving me bonkers. But you come over here to the builder's hut, and you just click this little button here on the right. As long as you have enough, it's green. It'll still show red. Oh, I need 19, not 16 dirt, so there we go. So we need torch, oak wood, and cobblestone slabs. So torch, we have 65 of them. course, it's probably going to get wasted. We need to make some more. Okay. It only needs 12, so that's fine. We need oak wood, 3. And the last thing we need is cobblestone slabs. And now everything is filled. You can also check the inventory of it, and you put extra things in there, plus the things that he collects goes in here. And we can take those out. Let's just put a few extra torches in there, because we know we're going to need more. Let's get the snow out of there. And we can just put more cobblestone and slabs in there. You can also do it this way to put in the tools that they use. Now do note this is only specifically for what he upgrades. And then you can just sit back and watch him work. Unless his tool breaks. He needs another shovel. So, let's get him another few wooden shovels, shall we? There. You just sit back and watch him work. And literally that's all this is. It takes a little bit to get into, like I said. It starts very, very slowly. But it does quickly progress to quite a bustling town. So I'm going to go ahead and put away some of these torches in my inventory up there. Let's go ahead and eat this pie. Now, just because he's destroying these does not mean you don't get the resources. As I just showed you, it goes into his little builder's hut workbench over here. Yeah, I gave him the extra shovel and that came in handy, right? If you really wanted to go all out, you could make unbreakable wooden tinker's tools for all of your professions. You need one for the miner, one for the builder, one for the lumberjack. Okay, now he's getting faster. Like I said, of course, you can go and help him, so I think I'm going to do that just to speed this along a little bit. Because aside from the lag, this is just getting on my nerves. I mean, I enjoy telling them what to do and letting them do it. Again, it doesn't matter if you break these. And if you happen to break the wrong thing, he replaces it. So also keep that in mind. Now while he's building that, and we have this set to build right here, assuming I can do this. Build options. Build the building. Oh, we can't do it yet. We gotta wait till he finishes first. But we can, however, start placing our other buildings. But you want your town hall built first. So let's see. Across from him, over here, the first thing I'm going to place is the warehouse. And it is big. Again, we're going to make it out of stone. And just let me back up and look at this and show you all. Look how massive that structure is. And that's an automated building too. It's literally just storage. It's a warehouse. Okay, so first things first, we need to move it away from our town hall by 1. We want to make sure that at level 5, it looks really cool, that it's not going to interfere with anything. Come on. Alright, now if we come inside, see how it's up a level? The doors need to come down 1. So there we go. We can go ahead and move it that way 1, put it back to level 1, and as you saw, it goes way the hell out here. This eventually all gets filled in. So that's really, really nice. And there's even back doors. So we'll just have to clear out a bunch of this later on. And that's not a problem. Okay. So let's go ahead and commission this building. Now technically this is the front, but I like the double doors better, so I'm going to actually rotate this whole thing around. No, actually I'm not. I'll just let it go the way it is. Okay. Oh, he stopped working. What's he need? Probably another shovel, right? Yeah. So we can go ahead and just make him another shovel. Two shovels, because he'll probably need it. Work on it, requests, fulfill, back, inventory, and drop the other one in. And then we'll need to take out our sleeping bag, because it's getting dark. There we go. Oh, now it's daytime again. Okay, so the next thing we want to build, we're going to build, let's do it over here. Off to the side over here. The next thing is going to be the Fisherman. Again, level 5. Press escape as soon as it catches up what I'm trying to do. And it's going to show you everything that the resource fisher has. How it looks, how much it covers, everything. So what we're going to do, we're going to put him actually down on the water, which is about right there. I think right like that should do it. And of course it has to be level 1, so it's going to be tiny. But I think that works. And just because you build it does not mean it is permanent. Did I make a boo-boo? Did I put it too close? I think I might have. We'll have to see. We can move that later, right? Oh, come on. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is just past him. We're going to build our first citizen hut. Again, stone. And we're going to rotate it so that the entrance is to our left from where we're currently looking. So over here. Which is this way. Oh God. I do apologize for all this, folks. It's not fun with it starting and stopping while you're trying to stream and explain what you're doing. And it's taking just that much longer to do it all. Alright. So as long as this is on level with that, it is all going to be on the same level, which it is currently not. So it has to actually go down. I think that'll work. Let's dig over there and find out. Okay, so it actually has to come up one. So right there. Oh, come on. Oh, see, his saturation is out. So go into his inventory, and I'll just give him half of a stack of my own food. Let's see, he's actually eating it. And if you watch, his hunger will eventually go all the way back up, if not to full. But see, he didn't start with a full saturation bar to begin with, so it's a little tedious. And you can't speed it up, you can only just give him more food. But he'll eventually make his way to doing all that. And of course, you can go make better foods. Now the next thing we're going to build over on the side of the warehouse is the First Deliveryman. So we actually want it to be on this level. Okay, so down one. And we're going to try to line it up as best we can with the warehouse, which seems about right here, but it can come closer. Again, don't worry about anything that's in the way, because once you get that first supply camp out of the way, none of the rest of this matters. I'll put it back one more. That should be good for the delivery man. So I am just going to sit here and watch him build the builder's hut and get the resources to build everything else that I'm placing down. 4 citizens' huts, the resourcer, or excuse me, the fisher, the warehouse, the delivery man, and the town hall. Starting with the town hall. I'm just trying to make sure that he stays building. And it's really difficult with the starting and stopping. Now the lumberjack, I'm thinking I can go probably back on the grassland across the way with it. Or maybe just in this direction, since there's a lot of trees over there. And build the pathway across it. That seems reasonable, right? Get it out of the snowy biome itself. And of course, it's getting dark again. Now do note that none of the villagers will work at night. It has to be during the day, no matter how much you want them to finish throughout the night to get things done, like building a barracks to fend off monsters or things like that. Has to be during the day. There we go. All right. Come on. Hey, Corge, the Wandering Nightmare. Ain't that an understatement of the year? Needs another shovel. Okay. Gotta turn more wood into more planks. And I'll take one whole stack to turn it into sticks, because I know I'm going to need those soon too. You know what? I do have some golden shovels I can give too. I'll give them all 3. Just note that even though you can drag and drop directly into his inventory anyway, if he has fulfill on there, it is always best to use the fulfill rather than just drag and drop in his inventory. Because sometimes you'll drag and drop in the inventory, and even though it's the right item, fits the criteria, the fulfill will not go away. Sometimes you can go in and cancel it, but it doesn't always work. Now there's no forests and trees over in that direction because it's a snowy biome. So I'm thinking I'm going to build the lumberjack here behind the builder's hut on this side. So that's next. I'm going to do lumberjack, level 5, push it out. I'm going to rotate it this way. And of course you can put it on the water surface so that way the building itself creates the bridge, which wouldn't be a bad idea honestly, but it's not necessarily needed. But in this case I think we're going to. So this is what it's going to look like when it's completely built. So we want it to go more back, 1 more down, 2 more down. Let's see how that looks. I can stand to come back a little bit. Let's see if we can just see the back of the building now. No? Okay then. Whoa! careful about that. So 1, 2, and one more over. And turn it back to level 1, and bingo. That should be pretty good. Okay. So we have one house, we have the builder's hut, we have the town hall, we've got the fisher, we got the lumberjack, we've got a warehouse, and one delivery man so far. And he's just chugging away, doing what he's doing, building this first builder's hut. Yeah, I know he's slow. I will say that once he starts placing things, he gets a lot faster. Strangely, though, he does use durability on the tools, building things instead of just placing them. Just help him along a little bit. Hmm. Hmm. See, and he's starting to build things now. There. Almost perfect. Now see, this is a solid structure that he's starting to build already. Generally, as a rule of thumb, it's always not good to stand inside the boundary while he's building, because you never know where he's going to place something, and while it's not going to do a ton of damage, it can still push you where you don't want to be. Alright. Hey, it finished. Building the builder. We should turn our attention to resource production with either, it says, a lumberjack or miner. We haven't set up the miner yet. First, we need to sleep again. And we are going to get the town hall building for anything. Come on. So first things first. We're going to interact with our town hall and get this building. Now, as you can see, there's a whole lot of things that it says it still needs. While he's out there clearing out, we can start putting these things in here. Now, some of it is here, but things like this we can take out. And he doesn't need the gravel. So let's see. First things first, we want to put in 174 more cobblestone. So let's grab that. Okay, so how much does that give us? Okay, we need 70 cobblestone stairs. So we'll just make 2 whole stacks of it. Okay, we need 124 oak wood. Let's see if we still have that. No, we do not. We do have the fencing though, so we can take out a stack of that. Okay. And then our extra cobblestone stairs and our extra fencing we can put back in our own storage. Then we need glass panes, oak slabs, and oak stairs. 2. So we can get 2 stairs. We can make a few slabs, if it'll let us. Make a stack. We need 10 more slabs. So we'll make 12. That's all we need. We need 2 spruce doors. We have 1. Well, we can probably easily make another one. Spruce planks. Okay. Only need 2. Come on. Glass panes. I think we need a few more than that. Yeah, we need 14 more. But we need 124 oak shingles and 124 oak wood. So we're going to need a lot of oak. But first, let's get this glass pane going. Okay. Extras can go away. What does he need? 64 oak wood. So we can give him 64 for now. We'll just give him everything that we have as far as oak wood goes, because we don't need it for anything else at the moment. So we have an entire stack, and we need more than this stack anyway. We need 48 more. And see how I canceled it and I didn't fulfill it? If I go back into the builder's hut, 12 oak wood is there. Oh, he took it and went. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some oak saplings out. We're going to go plant these somewhere. You know what? Let's just plant them right here. So we're going to make a lumberjack over here anyway, right? I'm going to plant these right here. There, all 64 trees down. And it's not like we're hurting for saplings, you know? These buildings really get cool as you level them up. And of course you can add decorations as you will. I'm not going to, just to save time for stream purposes. Come on. Cut down this tree over here. And this one right here. Okay then. And look, our first tree over there is already grown. Yeah, pretty big too. Okay. Now after he finishes getting this built, we'll build the Lumberjack next. So that way he can harvest all those trees for us. And see, now we have 59 more oak wood. And plenty of saplings in return too. Now we just need to figure out to make the 6 shingle slabs and the 124 oak shingles. So we need 124, so that's 2 stacks, which we don't have enough for at the moment. How about a shingle slab? Not another one. Okay, yeah, that's going to get annoying. He's going to get stuck in there every time. Let's just cover this tar up. Actually, I can do it to his station over here, actually. Recall worker. There we go. And now that he's out of it, there, now it's not a bother anymore. Okay. Okay then. Come on. Yes, I know the trees get massive if you don't contain them. And yes, I know I planted a whole buttload of trees. "52 oak shingles continue working." So alright, so how do we make the bricks again? That's smelting clay. So let's go back to base and get some clay smelted up. And let's fix our inventory a little bit. tons and tons of clay. What? That was kind of out of nowhere. Hmm. So what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to finish the town hall on stream, and then between now and next stream, I'm going to get all the buildings that are in my inventory, except for all the citizens, of course, and all of the buildings that I have placed, built, and working and operational. And when I come back on next stream, I'll show you how they all interact, how you upgrade, and so forth and whatnot, and we'll go from there. Sound good, folks? Right now I'm just waiting for more bricks to be made. I will need to get some more clay soon, but eventually I can build a stoneworks factory when I can get some pink slime from my mob slaughter factory, and then go from there. I need to get another sheep, or at least sheep seeds. And another thing for the cloche. Cloche, garden cloche. And in addition to that, of course, we'll eventually have to get some of the rest of them. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are interested, did see it in my last stream, I did get comfortable on my shuriken, which means I got another modifier slot. And I do have a creative modifier in my simple storage network, and I need to get rid of that paper on this badly. But I need one more modifier before I can actually do it. So I can either use the creative modifier, or I can just wait until it levels up again, but it's going to take a while. As you can see, it's only 1,300 of 17,000 experience. Which is why when I was over there, I was using it to chop down the trees. Speaking of which, okay, why isn't this vein mining? This is an odd occurrence. Well, that would be why. Alright folks, so I'm going to call it a night here instead. And like I said, I'll do off-camera building all the rest of the buildings, collecting all the resources, and just getting them all around generally built over in the mine colonies. And hopefully the next time I stream I won't have this stuttering problem. So for now, I bid you adieu and catch you next stream. Good night.